I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
We're on to race number 7 now. Jumps at 1600. Follow in the box seat podcast middle stakes, and it's over the 2600 meter trip. Total of 8 runners will go to post. There is 9 runners carded, but there is 1 scratching. You can take out number 1, Tom Bombadil, at this early stage. Now, at first glance at this race, there are many horses with form, and there are quite a few runners here that have winning chances. But I like a horse here, Sheldon, in the form of number 8, Cape Town Beauty, from the Wayne Badenhorst and Barbara Kennedy yard with Rachel Finneker aboard. Now, if you look at that last run, finished 2.95 lengths behind Tom Bombadil. On that occasion, this horse was running on fairly well from the back end of the field and was inconvenienced quite a few times. Now, this race being over 2600 meters, which we don't see very often, I think it might just suit this horse down to the ground. And Rachel Finneker is riding with absolute confidence, and we've been lucky with her in the saddle many times in the past. And also, if you dig deep in this horse's form lines, there is a second there to Bella Secombe. Prior to that, did run 6 lengths behind She's a Keeper. That's way back in the form lines. On one occasion, finished 4.8 lengths behind Silver Darling. Yes, the question mark is 2600 meters, but based on that rerun and how this horse was running on, and also Rachel Finneker aboard, I think she's going to ride an absolute perler on this horse. Could be the value at around about 11 to 2, 6 to 1.
Got to agree with you. I like 2 horses in the race, and number 8, Cape Town Beauty, will be my second selection. I got to agree with you on that last run. Has to be the value. Was very unlucky. You must go back and watch that replay. The extra distance really suited. Went up to the 2400. Was staying on once the gaps did eventually open. So I think Cape Town Beauty is going to love the extra trip. Won't mind the cut in the ground. Has won in the wet. Run second in the wet before. And Rachel Finneker is going to get the right tune out of her, so it takes an extra 1.5 kgs off. They did drop this from an 87 to an 86, so only 1 point for the last run. But with the claim, I think everything could fall into place for Cape Town Beauty. And it's the only runner for the trainer on the day, so they'll be looking for a 100% strike rate.
And I think they're going to get it.
Well, there you go. Devon really likes number 8, Cape Town Beauty, and why not? Judged on that last performance. Go back, watch the replay, and it'll definitely be one of the value horses in the race. Then our old favourite, number 4, Twice Golden. Here's a horse, 3 runs back. We're back right down from 14 to 1. One with a double handful on that occasion. Had a draw. And on that occasion, the rider managed to get into a striking position. And you could see from the 400, it was a matter of how far.
Yeah, it was race over at the 400. I think the guys were already counting the cash at the 400. This horse was traveling absolutely beautifully. And healthy respect, this is my second selection, Twice Golden. But you know, Sheldon, this is the horse that just has to arrive right on the day. We heard Gart Puller saying before in the interviews, does have 1 or 2 issues, but if this horse arrives on the day and brings his A game, no doubt the horse to beat. Just that little bit of a question mark there with the chinks that he does have.
Yes, he achieved a 93 at the height of his career, and we know Twice Golden is Twice Golden. So if he jumps a half a length or a length slow, and he's 5 lengths off them turning for home, Cape Town Beauty and him will have a battle royale. But Devon, if he decides to jump 3 lengths slow, and he's the old Twice Golden at the back of the field, he'll be flying late and probably get up for the 2nd or 3rd spot.
Yeah, well, so far we've got 2 exactors that we've ringed up that we're going to take. We have been lucky with the exactors in the past, both Sheldon and I, when we worked together. So this could be another one for us.
And then number 5, With Pleasure, also ran in that race last time out. Keegan de Melo jumps aboard. This is a horse who's got every right to win a race of this nature. And if you look at the form lines without 2 selections, there's not going to be a lot to choose between them.
Yeah, there definitely won't be much to choose, and this is my 4th selection. When I say 4th selection, not a confident 4th selection, because they are going to finish on top of each other here, holding solid form, and the big plus will be Keegan de Melo.
So that is a wrap. Cape Town Beauty, the fairest sex, taking on Twice Golden, who's tried and tested. He knows exactly what it takes. And if the going comes up on the soft side, we know Twice Golden, he absolutely loves Scottsville, and he's a horse who enjoys the cut out the ground. So a huge runner, and Cape Town Beauty, they're going to go down to the line, hopefully as one.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.